Revival House Network.
And don't like the brags, I don't like the boast. They like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Watching flicks, talking chicks that like to motorboat. Can Riverman make it, yo, a check? Nope. So look at all these movies I got. Commenting like, should we watch them or not? And I know they just be acting for cash, but I still got one question to ask. Like, why'd he do that, do that, do that? If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, through that, through that. So why'd he do that, do that, do that?
Revival House, BTM boys back. Myself, Zach, and Riverman in tow, which is the rare treat. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
You introduced me as Zach. I am officially rebranding as Kid COVID.
Kid COVID. Okay, so we got Kid COVID, and we got the Riverman.
And Red Rocket, don't forget.
And Red Rocket, old school.
Oh,
Let's just do it
yes.
that way. So this is week number 2 of our October Blitz body horror. You guys can be the judge if we're kind of stretching it out a little bit thin, because Zach, tell them what we're doing this week.
We are doing the dentist Brian Yuzna classic.
And our boy Corbin Bernsen of LA Law fame, if you guys remember that show, if you're old.
It's a magical story about a boy meets girl. Boy finds his girl cheating on him. A boy he fucking takes it out on all of his patients by drilling into their fucking teeth without Novocaine as punishment.
I mean,
Pretty common story there.
yeah, I think body horror is somewhat subjective. I mean, you know, he's a oral surgeon. He's a dentist. I don't know if he's an oral surgeon technically. That's technically body horror.
Everybody's afraid of the fucking dentist.
No, it's a great. I'm surprised they didn't do a horror movie based on a dentist earlier than this movie. So I think it's just a little too obvious to do. We've already done The Fly anyway. But speaking of Brian Yuzna, it's obvious to do Society and shit like that. So we're just trying to think of outside of the box options. But we're gonna go and get started in 3, 2, 1, play.
We're gonna Corbin that fucking Bernsen. We're gonna fucking Corbin it all right the fuck up.
I love seeing the Trimark.
Trimark
Yeah.
is dank AF.
Leprechaun.
Would you fuck the leprechaun?
They're defunct, right? We haven't seen Trimark in a long time, have we?
We haven't.
Or is it like an Orion thing where it's just dormant and like they could technically bring it back? Like somebody probably owns it.
I mean, technically everything that's defunct is just dormant.
Trimark used to always put out a lot of straight to video shit. I think it's all they did. Didn't they only put out straight to video stuff?
You might be confusing them with Vidmark too. There's a Vidmark. I don't remember which one did which. They did Leprechaun or not?
Well, I don't remember. Was the only Leprechaun that was theatrical the first one?
I think so.
Yeah, because I know
2 was. Yeah.
What about Leprechaun in the Hood? Was that not?
they're all video. Yeah, after that. So, and I know those are all Trimark. I don't think this was theatrical. This is like something you caught like Cinemax at night, like the year it came out.
Oh, Mark Ruffalo's in this? I didn't know that.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I've never seen this. Honestly,
You've never seen this?
No.
Yeah. It's one of those late night flicks you would just catch on Cinemax. And they have a sequel too, which it actually I don't want to say it reminds me of The Stepfather 2, but it reminds me of The Stepfather 2 in the sense that it's more the same shit, but not as good. You know?
Beta cuck.
Alan Hallworth.
Part 2 is fucking magical. It's way better than this one.
I don't remember much about it.
Not
I just
really.
remember it being very similar, just not as good. And he probably does like a Stepfather where he relocates and starts a new practice under a new name, pseudonym or something, right?
Yep.
You know, like that. Yeah, it's just like The Stepfather.
Fucking somehow gets away with it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So yeah, basically we got our main character here is like, he's fucking like listening to opera. You know someone's crazy if they listen to opera. They fucking moving his hands around, all goofy ass, pretending like he's operating on somebody's mouth. Yeah, we're getting ready to find out that he's like a fucking weirdo, and like he's he's rich or something, and like he's living with his wife, and the fucking he basically pretends like he starts suspecting that his wife's cheating on him with the pool boy. This fucking alpha pool boy. He's got this fucking, the doctor's beta AF.
Yeah.
So this alpha pool boy shows up. He's got his open shirt and shit. And the fucking, you know that the wife's just creaming her panties. So fucking, he comes back in after he pretends to leave and sees them fucking. And he gets pissed.
we had
and we're gonna see it.
Stuart Gordon had a producer credit, but he's been linked to Brian Yuzna before, so I guess that's not out of the ordinary.
Fucking he was gonna write this, but then he found out that H.P. Lovecraft never made anything about Dennis, so he said, "Never mind."
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe you've never seen this, Riverman, at any point.
No.
Yeah,
I've come across it. I see it all the time at the movie, at the store and everything. But
it's kind of like a slasher movie with the fucking dentist, and the body horror comes in because fucking the teeth and him fucking messing with fucking with people's teeth. And there's some good shit in here. It's fun, and it's got some good sleaze scenes too.
But I gotta say,
looks like a Bash brother, dude.
It's very much a product of its time. It feels, it looks, and plays like a mid-90s movie you'd see on Cinemax. So like the body count isn't big. I don't know how many people he kills at all. Maybe just a couple. And like the violence isn't over the top or anything. You know how 90s horror movies were?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun, but it's that kind of flick you just rent at on the weekends. You just see it. And you're like,
the 90s were huge with like straight to video fucking like goofy. Like they brought the goofiness and the B movie cheese into the slasher movie, like Dr. Giggles and shit. That's why when that movie Clown, the Eli Roth produced movie, when that came out, I was like, this reminds me of a 90s type of fucking horror movie. And I was all into it.
Which I like that flick. That's a fun flick.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. So this movie, and that's Corbin Bernsen. Like I said, if you guys are older, L.A. Law is what he was famous for. And if you don't know L.A. Law, he guest starred on Seinfeld when Jerry was on the Tonight Show, and he was the other guest, right? And George was trying to like mingle with him.
Oh yeah,
that episode where Jerry was a race car driver too.
He's a rabid anti-dentite.
Yeah. I don't. So technically, when you think of obvious body horror flicks, you've mentioned Teeth. We've done Teeth. We've done The Fly. So it's like we've already done some of the obvious ones. So hopefully, the Dentist is pretty cool. But
obvi.
I don't know if we're gonna do Dentist 2 or not.
We can't be so obvi. So basically,
is he in the sequel? Oh, I'm sorry.
He is. Yeah.
It's like I said. It's just like The Stepfather, right? Where the same guy is in Stepfather 2. He changes locations, changes his name, somehow gets away with it.
But then in The Dentist 3, he gets plastic surgery, and it's a different guy playing him.
Yeah, just like
there is no Dentist 3.
Yeah, I know, but he's making a joke. Dude, the fucking Stepfather 3 is horrible.
It's amazing.
And, it's not good at all.
This chick kind of reminds me of my 5th grade teacher.
Your 5th grade teacher was hot, man.
Oh yeah.
How have you guys not done Videodrome yet?
I don't know. We could. I mean, that's
or Shivers as well. That's another good one.
I know Videodrome came up as a possibility. I've actually never seen Shivers.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
But I might. Is that on Shudder or something right now? I've got all the streaming services, so.
No, I think I have it digital, so I can let you borrow it.
You're too beta to see Shivers.
But that's I don't know. Videodrome is pretty freaking sweet, though. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, and I think that's streaming on Shudder too. I think
we could do Existenz, the other fucking Cronenberg movie where it's like it's about a video game instead of videos.
Or Scanners. You do Scanners.
That movie's too boring.
Human Centipede.
Yeah, well, have we done Human Centipede?
I don't know if you guys did or not.
I think it was talked about, and then Zach just hates those movies so much.
We could do it, and I just shit on it. It's fitting, though.
Ginger Snaps is good. I don't know.
That's not well, I guess it's werewolf, yeah. I mean, we're kind of stretching it.
See, he found some dirt on her arm. He's like, where does dirt come from? And we'll find out.
Martyrs to be great, too.
Speaking of, we brought up the 90s and straight to video and all that stuff, and that was sort of the height of that. I feel like today, Hollywood and A-list actors and blockbusters are appropriating 90s straight to video culture because now that's the hip thing. Now all these A-list Hollywood are going straight to streaming, straight to VOD, which is like the equivalent straight to Redbox. And we no longer have, like back in the 90s when you had these movies, they existed on their own plane and they were their own kind of cool. This is where Corbin Bernsen could get work in the 90s after LA Law. And now where do they go?
See, look at that dirt. Fucking, he got dirt on his wife. He's an alpha because he's smoking a cigarette. Fucking caring about your health and lungs. It's fucking beta.
You know what movie also reminds me of the mid 90s? And I know it was like a TV thing. I think it was like but it's got the same aesthetic, and it's kind of got the same level of violence, you know, where like it's not Mikey, Brian Bonzel. Doesn't this kind of look like Mikey?
Fucking Mikey, exactly. You know that came out on Blu-ray recently, and there is a special feature on that Blu-ray that is a fucking hour and 30 whatever minute feature length making of documentary with Brian Bonzel and the rest of the cast. Who would have fucking thought they would make that shit?
Some of my favorite movies that are bigger don't get that fucking treatment. We have all these Shout Factory titles that, you know, get the red carpet treatment, but they don't get like Edward Furlong. Well, I think Edward Furlong was on the fucking, was it Brain Scan or Pet Sematary 2 release?
Pet Sematary, look, they're getting ready to fuck. This is sex.
Pet Sematary 2. I just picked that up.
But it's not much. It's like little clips. It's not like a big, you know, you want them to go all out. Like, I don't understand why they don't.
His interview on that was shit, dude.
It was
I just
nothing.
watched it. Yeah, the other day.
And he's got that little ponytail with a rubber band on his head.
The Clancy Brown interview was great, though.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Suck that.
That is pretty sleazy. I didn't remember it showing her sucking the dick, dude.
It gets sleazier. There's a great sleaze scene coming.
She was bobbing for apples, dude.
Oh yeah. Look what he does though. He
masturbates.
He basically does like, I love that shot. That's funny.
That slow motion. That I love you more.
She's laughing at the size of his dick.
What if he unzipped his pants right there, dude?
Oh yeah, I'd come.
He's into cucking.
Hell yes.
That looks like the shittiest $20 Walmart desk chair.
That's expensive.
The one where the back will just fall off, you know, over time.
Oh yeah, that's the shit you get. Like the back might fall off, but it's probably like a week or two later.
No, but what I'm talking about is about the special. That blows me away. That actually makes it worth getting. And I looked at it too. I saw it was out. They just charge a little bit too much for it, I think. But and I'm kind of on a spending freeze at the moment. But I think it was like $22. But I do want it. And now that I know it has that awesome feature, because I love featurettes, man, and people are getting lazy with those these days. So like when they put out when Shout Factory announces Escape from New York or Escape from LA, or you know, we have the Pet Sematary 2s and all that shit, they might have.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Why would you do this?
Is he gonna make her choke on it?
He's in ecstasy.
Hold on.
See, this is like, I would be enjoying this.
Gagging.
Like if I was that guy, I'd be like, holy shit, I've never fucking had a chick choking on my dick while a guy aims his gun at me. This is fucking hot.
She gonna vomit?
See, the only thing that make it better is like fucking, you put the gun in your mouth. Like, you ever notice how hard it is not to shake with a gun in your mouth? That's sex. He's fucking foaming at the mouth.
This shit is pretty sleazy, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Oh, he was just thinking about doing that.
It was all a dream.
He's just gonna let it happen. He's gonna leave like a beta.
Because he's a cuck. Yeah. No, but what I was saying is like, take a release from Shout Factory. Like, I know Escape from LA is coming out, and I know you don't like that movie.
Oh, look who it is, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, it's Mark
Hollywood
Ruffalo.
Sweetheart.
Dang.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this comment though. Why can't they?
We're watching a fucking movie, Aaron.
Why can't they get like all these commentaries? Like, they might have a commentary with the fucking casting director. Like, how hard is it to get John Carpenter to sit down and watch the movie and talk? How hard is it to get Kurt Russell to sit down and watch the movie and talk through it?
It's hard to get John Carpenter to come out of his fucking house these days and put down the PlayStation controller.
The PlayStation 2 controller, put down that Dead Space.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation 3, whatever.
exactly.
What is she into? She was in maybe some TV shows. She's that girl right there, that woman.
That's his fucking nurse, and the other chick is his other nurse, like fucking nurse Karen. She's a total fucking Karen, the Asian chick. But this chick, she's kind of the Karen, because like later on when he starts doing sleazy shit to the hot chick that comes in and gets put under the anesthesia, fucking she tries to fucking rat him out. Fucking Karen over here.
I think the last time I watched this, I didn't even know who Mark Ruffalo was. I don't even think he was a thing, obviously. So it's like, I'm watching this like, oh, it's Mark Ruffalo, but I didn't fucking know who that was back then.
I don't know who that is now. I don't watch fucking Marvel.
Well, clearly you know who he is because you just fucking pinpointed it.
I only know because I watched that fucking great film he did, named after the Cure song, fucking Just Like Heaven. I didn't choose to watch it, but fucking I saw that, baby.
He's in Shutter Island. He's in that Spotlight movie
He's
that I don't
in
want to
13 going on 30. That's all I know him from.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the pinnacle of fucking cinema.
Absolutely.
You know who else was in, that, what's his name? Is it Adam McKay? You know, that guy from The Office and Step Brothers. And you know what I'm talking about, River?
No. Well, if I saw.
Have you ever seen Step Brothers?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's like the douchey brother?
The douchey brother. He was in Hellraiser Bloodline. He's the guy from the past, right?
Really? I don't remember them.
He's the dude back from the colonial days that first gets with Angelique, and then he's immortal and living all the way to the 20th century, right? I think he's the guy that stole the Toy Maker's box. Like he's that dude. So yeah, and it's funny because that dude doesn't age. Like he's getting off to an early start. It's that frothy piss. The audio and that's crisp.
I filled the cup.
Crisp.
All right. Look at that fucking 90s mom do.
Oh, yeah. They all had that.
Like a Jamie Lee Curtis thing. Have you ever seen Mikey, Todd?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, that movie's a trip. It's like it's by all means not a good movie, but it is a good movie because it's so just ridiculous. It stars Brian Bonsall, the kid from Family Ties and Blank Check. Yeah, and he plays a killer kid. It's one of those bad seed, good son type movies, but it's lower budget. And I don't remember the story. Was it like made for TV or was it like I don't remember.
Direct to video. Look, now he's following the fucking pool guy, and he's fucking his next door neighbor's fucking that chick too. He's like,
I thought he shot him.
No, that was a fucking daydream. He's thinking if he should or not. But yeah, now the fucking Rottweiler. How do you say that? Rottweiler. It's sees him, baby, and he kicked it, and it's gonna fucking attack him. And let's just say that if you look up this movie on doesthedogdie.com, it gets a big fat yes.
Oh, like a dog body count?
Because Corbin is a fucking ruthless fuck. Shoot that fucking dog.
Joey, no!
They have a dog body count movie?
What a beta, fucking Corbin.
A dog body count website? That's cool.
I don't know if I told Zach this, but I sent Aaron a text a few days ago that First Kid is running for president. The kid that played First Kid.
Yeah, I didn't read the link. What the fuck is up with that? Relay that.
He's actually running for president.
Okay.
He's on the ballot in New York. Somebody showed their ballot. They're like,
that's amazing.
And he's one of those dudes that grew up to have the same kid face, but like weird, he's got a weird.
We should start a campaign. Write him in.
He looks terrible, man. Oh my God.
Good. Our current president now has the Rona.
Yeah.
We can't say that. We got to say real world events, or we're gonna get flagged.
He's got the Covey.
The Covey. We can call it Covey. I think Covey Bryant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like Riverman, I don't know, you're kind of out of touch, but like we have to dance around certain terms because they automatically get flagged. It's kind of commonplace and everybody knows about it in the world of YouTube. Like you can't say the name of that disease or that virus. You have to say
really?
No, dude. If you watch enough YouTube videos, you'll notice they're all saying different things like quote unquote real world events because they can't say the trigger words that'll get flagged the videos and you get demonetized. I'm convinced even if you say the president's name, you were demonetized because like it's just gotten out of control. Like they don't care about the context. If they pick up certain trigger words, they think it's some kind of propaganda video.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, it's getting really bad. I mean, Zach has to say
we can't say we gotta say Play-Doh file now.
Well, the thing is I understand that, but the thing is they're still not going off context because somebody could be having a podcast that's like educational or like talking about a subject that's sensitive but not like advocating for it.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter, so everybody's got to dance around it, play a stupid fucking censorship game.
That is a fucking joke.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
fucking the chicks, his wife and the next door neighbor. You think they les out with the pool boy?
Probably. Hey, but I want to. You should watch Mikey sometimes, Todd. I think you might like it for what it's worth because it's just got a lot of cheesy one-liners. It kicks off strong with what does Brian Bonsall say to his foster dad? See ya, champ. When he kills him with a baseball bat. What does he say? Something like that. It's just a lot of one-liners, and he's just evil bad seed. And I think they should have a versus movie between Macaulay versus, Mikey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the good son versus the bad son.
Mikey's way more brutal though.
Really?
Yes.
I think. I want to say I saw this a long time. Was this in the 90s? Came out in the 90s.
Yeah, like early 90s.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember it though.
So with the good son, he didn't really have a body count. We just kind of we found out he killed the little sister. We found it in the past, and he was trying to kill Elijah Wood and the sister. He never really did anything on screen. Mikey, it's all about every single scene is him killing somebody, killing his foster dad, killing his foster mom. It's like Chucky, but a kid. So there's definitely a body count.
I remember going to the grocery store and always trying to rent The Good Son, but my mom would never let me rent it because it was rated R. And of course I said, well, Macaulay's in it. And she's like, I don't care. It's rated R.
I have mixed thoughts on the movie. I feel like it's an all right movie, but it's a missed opportunity. I think it could have been so much better.
I enjoyed it when I was back in the 90s.
No, it couldn't have. It's amazing.
Back in the 90s, I enjoyed it.
Don't people attribute that movie as one of his missteps in ruining his career?
Fucking retards.
I thought it was Richie Rich.
Well, that was like a nail in the coffin, but I think...
Or Getting Even with Dad.
But when he had the mullet. No, but when he did The Good Son, it was just... I don't think it was a risk that paid off,
Yeah.
Because he was just too known as being Macaulay, Uncle Buck, and Home Alone.
He should have he was a beta before he did that movie.
Which I did rewatch Uncle Buck a few months ago, which, God, that movie still holds up so well. I love that movie.
It's classic. It's a great movie.
My favorite scene is when John Candy tells Macaulay that his name is Buck and he's here to fuck, and then just fucking grabs him and starts Play-Doh filing the shit out of him.
Oh my gosh.
That's what is that? Eaten Alive.
Yeah. This scene, I think this is the scene where he when he's working on this kid's mouth, I think he starts kind of hallucinating, having those thoughts of his wife or whatever, and he drills into his gum or something.
Exactly. This whole movie is just this fucking weirdo had a bad day, and now he takes it out on his fucking patients, and it's amazing.
I don't know if he really is trying to do it, but he just gets carried away in his own head, and he just cuts this kid.
He doesn't mean to do it here, but he ends up doing it to everybody.
It makes me, dude, when I was a kid, this made me cringe because this is what you don't want to see as a kid that's afraid of the dentist.
Exactly.
Right? Watch this scene.
Those are some pretty bad teeth for a kid, though. Those aren't very good teeth.
Yeah, there's some close-up shots of giant teeth, and they're fucking drilling into them. Fucking interesting effects in this movie. There's a really cool one later on. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I don't remember what second it actually hits, but oh God. Okay. I've gotten used to going to the dentist, man, because I've went to the dentist more in the last 5 years than I have my whole life, and I've just kind of gotten used to getting probed and drilled and all that stuff, and it sucks, but.
See, he's worrying. He's like, oh, if I kick my wife out, she's going to take everything. Now he starts hallucinating. He's got fucking nasty ass teeth.
That's right. He has this obsession with people not taking care of their teeth, and he's having this hallucination that you're a bad boy.
The kid has a meth mouth at age 12.
Exactly.
Well, it wasn't real.
I know.
He's imagining it.
He starts talking in metaphors and refers to everybody as having he uses teeth metaphors. He's like, you got that rot in you. It rots a hole inside from the inside out. It's fucking weirdo talking about this cavity shit.
It's kind of like that thing. He's got a complex. You've seen the movie Replicant River with Van Damme and Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
Okay, where the bad replica, the killer. No, they clone the killer to catch the killer. But the killer, he's got this thing where he kills these mothers because he's got a mother complex. And before he kills all the he saw a mother kind of yanking the arm of her kid on the street, come on, because he was being a brat. She wasn't doing anything wrong, but it triggers him, and he just says to all his victims, "You're a bad mother." so this is what he does. He gets triggered over the fucking teeth.
Amazing. We find out here that he definitely has some kind of fucking like mental thing, or maybe he's depressed or something. Because like grabs these pills, and then later on, his wife, he calls her, and she starts like, "Oh, you have an episode? Take your pill." So like, yeah, it's implying that maybe he's got like some kind of mental thing going on. Hard telling though.
Pills are good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready to see Mark Ruffalo be a sleazy fuck. With
I want to see
this 14-year-old girl in the fucking.
I want to see Connie Chung get boned right there.
Oh yes.
What? I don't remember what happens. What happens with Mark Ruffalo? What?
He starts fucking telling her like, "Oh yeah, you should model for. I take pictures and shit." He's fucking.
Did you watch this before we started to refresh? You must have.
Oh yes. See, I'm a fucking professional here.
Are these on Blu-ray at least?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I've never seen it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's calling the wife now and telling her like, see, earlier he was like, "Have you been smoking?" See, he's fucking worried that she's gonna fuck up her teeth smoking, and that's what like, oh, I can smell it on you. So we assumed it was the fucking pool boy, but she's just smoking now.
I didn't notice it too when the movie was first coming on. We were too busy doing the intro, but I saw the music was Alan Holdsworth, and it's got to be the same Alan Holdsworth, the famous jazz guitarist. I'm like, if he did the score to this, that's really fucking odd.
Yeah, I was looking at the trivia. It said he did the score in like a week or something. They shot the whole movie in a week, and then like everything else, yeah.
It's pretty impressive, actually.
Fuck yeah.
A week?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, they probably do reuse a lot of the same set. I mean, what? There's a pool, there's a house, which is probably one set. It's probably a real house and pool, and there's a dental office. Like, I don't really know how many places they go in this flick.
Brian Yuzna, like, he was like really into like while they were making this movie, he would go to like a coffee shop in the like at night or in the morning and rewrite like what they were gonna shoot the next day
On the fly.
And they got really fucking pissed off at him. So when he did the second one, they told him he couldn't rewrite any of the scenes. I'm like, yeah, he kind of, I don't know if he like disavows that one or not. Yeah. But this chick, she's like a beauty queen, and he gets really fucking sleazy with her when she goes under the fucking laughing gas.
Marilyn Monroe looking. Yeah, she's hot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember all what he does, but I remember he takes advantage for sure.
He's a sleaze fiend.
I don't think I've seen this since. I mean, I've seen it more than once. I probably saw it when it first came out on Skinamax, but I probably saw it again before 2000, probably in the late 90s. It's been a long time, but I remember most of it.
I always thought the cover art looked pretty shitty, so I never was really interested in it.
The Dentist 2 looks worse, the cover.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, the Dentist 2 had a cover that like I always remember seeing as a kid. Like as a kid, shit like that, it's like, whoa. But then growing up, it's like, yeah, this doesn't look very good.
Yeah, I mean, they look straight to video. I mean, to me, it brings all the nostalgic feels.
You know what the best straight-to-video sequel cover arts were? Night of the Demons 2 and Tree.
I do like those, yeah.
Yeah, Night of Demons 2. It's really good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Speaking of Brian Yuzna, another body horror film, we already did Return of the Living Dead 3, too.
Oh, yeah.
See, we've already done so many, like, good body horror movies already.
Body.
We never did Society. I mean, that's the only... I mean, I don't, to be honest with you, I've never even seen any of the Reanimator sequels.
Beta.
Bride the Reanimator's good.
I've never seen any of them. And I've heard that about Bride, and it's funny, because I've seen Reanimator a million times, and I love it. I think I've always been afraid to watch the sequels, because I'm like, why?
Dagon's not bad. I don't know if you've seen that.
Which one?
Dagon.
What's Dagon?
It came out in like what, 2001?
Is it pronounced Dagon?
Whatever,
I think it's pronounced Dagon or something.
Yeah, it's like the fish.
Oh, look who we got here!
The fish with teeth.
Our boy, the motherfucking Kid 4A.
Kid 4A. Oh wow.
The motherfucking dad from Keenan and Kel, as everybody on the show knows. Like that's the most popular thing he was ever in.
Oh yeah.
Never had a big role other than that.
I'm Big Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Yeah, look, he's so
You're not in here by yourself, boy.
He's such a fucking Chad. He's able to he was standing right here and he shot, and there's the bullet. He just picks it up with his bare fucking hands. Ken, that's evidence.
Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be wearing gloves too. You don't just like put your prints on it.
Yeah, I don't think the fucking cops are the ones that do this either. I think it's other people come in and do it.
Well, you can tell they filmed this in a week. Like, there's no prep, no like, this.
Exactly.
We don't have to be realistic.
Oh yeah, and Dagan was from. He was a producer in that. Was Stuart Gordon? Stuart Gordon directed that.
Oh yeah. We should talk about some of our fucking. Anybody got dentist stories, horror stories?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Todd.
Fucking had my wisdom teeth out, and I found out I had 7 of them.
Really?
So yeah, I was pretty much out of commission for like 3 weeks because I got them all pulled out on the same day, and that fucking sucked. Of course, they had to put me under. It wasn't like a terrible horror story because I did recover, but I had 7 of them. They're all little like nuggets inside of there. So
like buried.
yeah, like my whole jaw was all fucked up for like the longest time. It still is.
I got mine yanked out a year ago, and I had 5 wisdom teeth, and I didn't get knocked out. I just got local anesthesia.
I got like a tooth removed. Nothing. I see now he's doing the fucking.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
I
doing
remember
the Play-Doh shit. He's getting very Play-Doh heavy.
But you could tell she's like really 18, and they just gave her like a 14-year-old's haircut and braces.
I don't know. She might be like 14. It's possible.
Maybe.
She's got her character. She's had braces, and she's super excited to come get them taken off. She waits through the whole movie to get these braces taken off.
Yeah, that looks like a 14-year-old.
What do they do though when people? Because they can put braces on somebody for the movies. Like, do they have some kind of fake easy on braces just for films
Maybe.
and characters?
Yeah, that's a big fucking like fetish thing with the braces and porn. And it's weird because like this is just hinting that like underage.
That's disgusting because, I mean, they have all the, like plaque buildup and shit behind those braces. So why would you even want to get into that? That's sick, dude.
Nasty shit.
Probably a fucking spinach still sitting in there from 2007, dude.
He's doing this in public, in like, not public, but he's doing this in the waiting room where other people can see. Like, he has no shame.
He's Lil Epstein.
It's a bottle of a body of a 10-year-old.
Why is that not your new moniker, Lil Epstein?
It was for like 2 days.
And then you're like, yeah, I don't want to be associated with that.
I see. I'm probably gonna go buy Kid COVID for a while and then change it to King COVID.
Well, you're gonna have to change you'll change it whenever COVID's not relevant anymore.
Exactly.
Man, we got to bleep out all these man. Damn.
We don't, as long as I say it with a marble mouth like I've been doing.
But I said it.
Kid COVID.
Bleep out mines. COVID.
Kid COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since I had a fucking tooth pulled, and ever since then my jaw like cracks when I chew. Like it comes and goes, but yeah, fucking weird.
I don't know what it is. Like I said, I go to the dentist more in the last 5-6 years than I have my entire life, and I swear I feel like every other time I go to the dentist, I actually go to the dentist a lot. I go to the dentist more than, because my insurance is really good actually with it, and it covers like so much of it's free. I actually go to the dentist once every few months. I don't wait 6 months.
That's crazy. I haven't been to the dentist in a few years.
Really? No, Well, see, I was real bad about when I was a kid. My mom never took us to the dentist, so it's like I felt like I had a lot to catch up with, a lot to make up. So now that whenever I got really good dental insurance with my current job, I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to try and take care of myself. So I go every few months, to be honest with you.
And they're stealing your money there because a lot of these dentists are crooks, man. I mean, they say you have cavities.
They're not stealing my money.
Oh yeah, dude. They say you have cavities all the time. That's how they make money, man.
I'm telling you, my insurance is damn good. I wouldn't go if they didn't pay for just about everything.
Well, I'm sure they are. I mean, I'm sure your insurance company's, paying for it, but still they're just saying that so they can get money.
Well, regardless, I feel like that's what I was going to get at. I feel like every other time, maybe once every 6 months I go in, I have a new cavity. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And I dude, in the last 5, 6, 7 years of my life, I floss and brush better than I ever have in my life, the older I get. So it's like, why am I getting cavities now? Anyway, so I have I've got a cavity in my left that they filled like a year ago, and it's never been right. And I had them adjust it, like,
Oh my God, sorry to cut you off, dude. This is
Oh yeah, he gave this girl the laughing gas, and she's saying like somewhat sexual things, and now she's sucking his finger, and we're gonna see what he's doing. Fucking Mark Ruffalo, that's her agent, and he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell us. So like, we're wondering, is he gonna walk in and see this going on?
Oh my god, dude.
Fucking yeah, fucking she's just sucking his finger, and well, fuck, he's gonna fucking go Mac Daddy on here.
Oh my! It's very Skinamax. It's very Skinamax era.
Yeah.
See, that's what you want when you're a kid.
Oh yeah, no, this was everything I wanted when I was a kid, man. I loved this shit.
She's all sweaty.
And they would only play these movies, right? You'd be perusing the TV Guide channel at like 11 p.m. and you'd see something like The Dentist rated R, and you'd go right to it.
Oh yeah.
Because you would tell by the title and the rating next to it, like, okay, this is a sleazy horror movie where I'm gonna have some titties.
Amazing.
Then you would record it off a TV, and then you fast forward it and try to find any parts where you can see tits.
She's got like a Natasha Henstridge vibe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, like Species.
Oh, yeah.
She looks exactly like her there.
He's kissing on this fucking out of commission chick.
I mean, that's how you do it, right, Zach? No, I'm just kidding.
That's the best way.
No struggle.
God.
That's terrible.
Exactly. I gotta keep it sleazy. Yeah,
Zach.
He's pulling the clothes off here. Fucking, is Mark Ruffalo gonna walk in and see this shit? He's gonna get disbarred, baby. They're gonna take away
I'm surprised.
his dentist license.
Surprised Bad 32's not on this episode. Man.
Disbarred, dude. That's a lawyer.
Whatever. Fucking all the same shit.
He's gonna lose his license.
He's taking off the fucking stockings. This
I
is
think
not cool.
I think Zach's been doing a lot of shit with Bat 32 to the point where he's the sleaze is secreting over here.
The fucking sex and sleaze.
Did you guys ever watch Silk Stockings back in the day?
I never watched
always
it.
thinking you'd see something.
Yeah,
like,
it was such a tease, man. I never watched it but like once, and I'm like, what is this? And it literally was just a lot of shots of hose and stockings and like nothing else.
Yes.
Like, so stupid, man.
You're like, oh, am I going to see a boob?
Remember Red Shoe Diaries on Showtime?
Oh, Red Shoe Diaries. Oh, yeah. I used to watch that all the time.
You'd watch that whole fucking thing just to see a couple of nipples.
Yeah.
Look, this is heart-wrenching. She's waking up. He took all of her shit off, and she's like coming out of it. What's going on? Fucking like, he's gonna get fucked up.
Knock her out, knock her out, knock her out.
Yeah, you can't. Like, if you give them too much, they could die. So she's having a weird reaction to it.
What, you trying to button it up?
See, this is exactly why I'm scared about getting a colonoscopy next week.
Oh, you're getting one next week?
Well,
dude, that's gonna feel fucking great.
I'm getting a vasectomy next week.
it's actually the week after next. You're getting a vasectomy?
Yeah. The 15th, yeah.
Wow.
So 2 weeks, yeah.
How you feel about that?
It's fine. I don't care.
I'm thinking about doing it. I don't want kids.
I got enough kids.
So you're done at 2.
Yeah, I'm done it too.
So Heather's not. Sorry, your wife's not like, hey, we got to try for a girl at some point. Everybody's happy with 2 boys.
See,
Yep.
I want them to give me the vasectomy and do that thing where they make it a switch where you can turn it off and on, and then while they're in there, give me the pump so I can pump my dick up and get a boner anytime. You ever see those videos on YouTube?
I remember seeing that on Seinfeld where they got vasectomies, and then Newman got a vasectomy for Elaine. It's like, I got this for you. And it's like, why?
Amazing.
What were they telling? Sure, you went in for a consultation, I'm sure,
Yes,
and they gave you like the prep talk. Did they tell you what the healing time or recovery time is going to be like, and what it's
3 days to a week. They said don't lift anything.
don't lift anything, ice it down?
Yep. Ice it down. So yeah.
You're gonna have some fucking cantaloupes, dude.
Yeah. No, I am. They're giving me some drugs or whatever. Well, just some not knockout drugs, but just some drugs to relax and shit.
And it's surprisingly not a very expensive procedure, I think I've heard.
Well, it's like 2 G's if you don't have insurance, which isn't terrible, I guess.
Yeah, but your insurance is helping on that. Okay.
They cover a little over half. So
Okay.
Insurance is a scam. Fuck them. I heard like if a woman gets her tubes tied, like there's still like states where like if she wants to get that reversed, she has to get permission from her husband. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but week after next, I'm getting my colonoscopy.
Your first one?
My first one, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna be in there about the same time. Maybe we should like have a live video chat from the operating room, dude.
See if I can. I'm paying him for this colonoscopy. Ask him if I can have the video from the camera going up there.
Yeah. You can show your anus, and I can show my balls.
That's funny, man. Show the aftermath. Like I gotta have. Shouldn't they give you the video if you're paying for it? Like, can I have the camera vid where they're going through the fucking?
He's just fucking teasing us. This retard shed his pants and then showed us a picture of it, and I can't even show the picture of his shat pants running down his leg on the fucking internet.
Dude, I was so Riverman doesn't. So like I don't know, a couple months ago I was out for a run, and it was one of those things where I had to, sometimes when you run, it makes you have to take a shit. And I was about a mile away from my house. I was like, oh God. And it just like, I'd eaten the wrong stuff that night. And just, everything was just aligning terribly. And I was like clenching my ass cheeks, trying to run home like a cowboy and make it. And I made a mile. I'm not shitting you, a mile. And then I got all the way to my front doorstep and it just shit everywhere. All down I was wearing shorts. Yeah. Like I was so close. And then I took a picture and I sent it to them. Yeah, it's like just shit down my leg and everything else.
He showed us on the thing. He said, I'm going to show you something. I don't want you able to like show it to anybody. And he like warned us. So then I got ready to screenshot it. And then I did. And he's fucking surprised.
It's funny because like, I want to say last weekend, I went over to my brother-in-law's. He made a bunch of like spicy chili.
Oh man!
And then I was watching football all day, and I thought I farted, and I shit my pants.
Oh, I've
like
been
liquid.
there.
And then I walk upstairs all clenching and stuff. My wife's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, I have to go to the bathroom." She's like, "What are you, like 3 years old? You shit your pants?" She's like making fun of me.
I shat my pants on my 21st birthday.
Well, women don't understand, dude, because I don't think the majority of the time that happens to them. But guys, I mean, guys do that shit all the time.
Because they don't fart. They hold it in.
I remember like 10 years ago I remember it was like 2009. I was laying on my friend's couch or whatever, and we were just watching a movie or something, and I thought I was going to fart, and yeah, just same thing. Like, whoa, just came out. And it was thank God I was wearing denim to where I could just like trash my underwear and then go commando. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I've fucking been there. No shame.
And kind of the old podcast where you talked about, did you talk about you at your middle school friend's house or whatever?
Oh, dude,
that's shit all over the walls.
Check it out, Mark Ruffalo. He found out, like, oh shit.
Sorry, Aaron.
He found out her panties are gone, so he runs in there and he goes, "This guy's a fucking pervert, you fucking degenerate." And he walks out, and it's like, good thing you're not gonna warn them. Like, hey, this guy just molested the last chick that was in there. Don't let them know, so it don't happen to them.
Must be my lucky day.
We got you broke my arm. Wrong guy. Yeah. He's there, and that girl with the braces, she has some Claire Danes vibes. And that chick right there, the fat chick, she looks like Yolanda from Selena. I'll find it and I'll show you.
She does.
She looks like Yolanda Fessett.
It's like, we're gonna need an accounting of all the money, Yolanda, tomorrow.
She looks like Yolanda Fessett.
Like, no, it's about food and I'm starving.
She's not Spanish though, Aaron, but yeah, I understand where you're going.
She kind of looks like it though.
I guess he's not. He fucking unknowingly left her pantyhose just fucking laying in there, and the fucking the one nurse fucking found it, and she's like, she's got it here, like not her but the other one, and she's like, should I tell on him? So yeah, he's fucked.
But yeah, Riverman, the diarrhea middle school story is well documented. That's on our Nightmare on Elm Street 2 episode, and that's pretty famous on this podcast.
I figured it's fantastic though. I think about that maybe once or twice a year, and it's so funny.
We haven't done one in a while, but for a while there, we were doing like a little side series called what were they called? Campfire Tales? What were we call them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where we just kind of take the best of. We take the best stories over the years, and we just like make isolated videos, and we make a little new intro, kind of recapping. There's like the campfire at the beginning, and we do like the what's it called? Are You Afraid of the Dark thing, and it's just like a clip. Yeah. So we did that. We did the greatest story. I mean, some might say it's the diarrhea story. I still think it's Zach telling us about his friend that fucked his sister in the back of a pickup truck while he watched.
Yeah,
that to me, that was one.
Jesus,
but we haven't done one of those.
He
in a
didn't
while.
fuck my sister. He fucked his own sister.
And Zach watched. Fucking weird.
And he asked me if I wanted to go at it after, and I said no.
Oh,
you want a piece of this, bruh?
Oh, yeah.
on tap.
He's a good friend.
Yeah, he's a good friend. You want a piece of my sister when I'm done with it?
You smell his fingers afterwards, dude.
Oh, yes.
Like on Scary Movie. I love that. The doofy.
Yeah.
Like, his fingers my ass. Yeah. No, so yeah, what's it called? The colonoscopy is going to be interesting. My dad died of colon cancer. He was dead by 44. So it's like they say if you have a direct relative, like a father or a parent or whatever that had it, died, you should start 10 years earlier than when they died or was diagnosed. So
gotcha. Okay.
I'm 34, so the time is right. So I'm nervous though, man, because I don't want the dentist, I don't want Corbin Bernsen to be feeling me up and like, I don't want them giggling about what's in my ass. I don't know how many people are in that room.
Dude, I'm sure they've seen a lot of buttholes, dude. I'm sure yours isn't, that much different from
that's what they
John's.
That's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do, dude. I'm sure Zach, if he went in there, there'd be like spider web looking cum strings hanging down the walls.
Oh,
hell yes.
Yeah. Tiddly,
See,
was it?
My dick's big enough that I could just stick it up my own ass, and I come in my own ass all the time.
I've never had. I've only ever had local anesthesia. I've never actually been knocked out before. This is my first time, so I'm actually nervous about that because I've just never been knocked out.
what, like an IV?
Yeah, IV.
Yeah, it's not bad. No, I was worried about it too, but I mean, you don't remember shit. I mean,
You just fall asleep and you wake up and it's done. Like, oh,
you fall asleep in a matter of seconds, man. It's crazy.
and then you just wake up and it feels like a seconds later.
Yep.
And how woozy were you?
Or you could just not wake up because sometimes it goes bad. Be afraid, Aaron. Be afraid.
Not bad. I'd have your old lady drive you home. Like, I wouldn't drive home by myself.
They force you to, like, you have to have someone there. Yeah. So
it's not bad. It's not like you're gonna be like saying a bunch of weird shit afterwards. Or
I
think. What's that?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, man, I've never even been high or drunk in my life. Am I going to start saying the weirdest fucking shit? Like, I don't know how I'm going to.
Beta.
I did. I woke up and I started talking to the doctor about football. I don't know why, but like, you're not going to come out and start saying weird, like crazy shit, but you'll be fine.
His wife looks pretty hot in this outfit.
Like, I'm not going to like come out of it and like slap the nurse's ass and say something crass.
No,
okay.
No. You'll just be so groggy.
I mean, unless in your natural state you're very sexual predator like.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you're in control of your thoughts and you're fine.
I don't know if you're really in control of your thoughts, but you're not gonna do something stupid. You're not gonna do something stupid.
It's not like you're drunk and you just fucking just say the dumbest shit. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And then what's it called? I was worried about how. I don't know, just how disoriented. I hope it's super seamless. And do you dream when you're knocked out? Did you notice? Is it like sleeping or is it different?
It's like you slept for like half a second. Like when you're laying on the couch.
Wasn't this fucking dork being afraid to go to sleep?
But wouldn't that be weird? Do you like wake up like, oh, so we're gonna get this show on the road? Like, what are you talking about? We've been done for 30
exactly.
minutes.
Yep. That's exactly how it is.
Oh, dude, that's kind of scary though. Like time just disappears.
It's not scary. No, it's not scary.
Well, do you remember fucking all the hours you sleep, Aaron?
Yeah, like when you're taking a cat nap for like 5 minutes, dude.
I gotcha. And they, so you got to lay on your side, and they're gonna lubricate this big fucking tube, this camera on a tube, and they're gonna lube it up, and they're gonna shove it up my ass, and then like you just
see,
it's a document.
Most people have to pay for that, and I guess your insurance is.
It's a documentary. It's a documentary. Yeah, it's considered preventative, so it's fully covered. But
yeah,
now it is. They used to give me shit for it, and like I was trying to get this done 3 years ago, and they wouldn't do it.
Beta cucks.
Yeah, I know. I could have had it done. And also,
I'm surprised they're putting you out for that though, like anesthesia.
Dude, I want.
Did you ask for that or? I see. I don't know how that works.
I think they usually don't.
Yeah.
Well, they said they just said they're doing that. That's just said they did. They didn't. There wasn't even like an option. They just said, yeah, here's how they're.
Probably because they knew it was so tight.
Yeah, they like you look like a watertight ass. Yeah, we're gonna put you out. Dude, I don't know, man. I would like to be put out because I don't want to feel a big giant fucking tube getting snaked in my ass. I don't want the doctors around me. I don't want to know that. I just don't want the shame of that. I would rather
Who?
Yeah, I don't trust local anesthesia. How do they do that? Local anesthesia? They gave me a shot in my sphincter.
See, why are you so bashful about that stuff, though? I don't.
They
understand.
can't numb out my colon and my entire intestine, man.
He's afraid he's gonna fucking like it. I think.
I just had a doctor feeling my balls and my penis, dude. So I mean, what is that? I didn't care.
Oh, I've done that. Like turn your head and cough.
So what do you care about the asshole?
See, I've never done that, and I've shoved all kinds of shit in my ass.
You never had a doctor stick his finger in your ass? It's like that exam?
Nope. Never
Yeah,
grabbed my
should-
dick or anything.
Yeah, they get you like they
Actually, I did have to. Yeah, they did like do the turn your head and cough thing once.
Yeah, they did that when they were checking for a hernia once. He put his hands in my nuts and felt up in the middle of my nutsack, and he told me to cough. It was really interesting. But at least he wears gloves.
You ever have them like fucking just nonchalantly drop a joke because they're trying to see if like when you laugh your balls jiggle in their hand?
Well,
That
always reminds me of a joke where
run your fingers through his hair. I was about to say it. I was about to say it. Fuck.
Sorry, dude.
I was going to tell Zach, whenever you get it done for the first time and he's down there cuffing your balls, just run your fingers through his hair. See what he does.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny, man. I hate that, dude. We were thinking at the same fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, he's back at home and he's getting ready to get fucking revenge on his fucking wife. This cheating, fucking no good, fucking bitch of a wife.
Ugh.
I bet Mendoza was loving that segment there too, Aaron. So
Which one? Oh, that one, the ass.
the colonoscopy.
Well, you know what else sucks too is because I'm like labeled super high risk, and that they were even confirming that. Like, yeah, so most people get them done at 50, right? That's when they say you should start getting them done, and then you just kind of get them once every 10 years. Because if you have the polyps that turn into cancer, they say it takes about 10 years for them to develop on average. So it's like they just want you to do it once a decade. Me, I got to start doing it yesterday, and I got to do it every 5 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it kind of sucks.
Well, at least you're getting it done, man. That's good.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully.
At least if you're gonna get fucked in the ass by a giant robot cock with this camera on it, it's only every 5 years.
Yeah.
See, I'd be counting down the days.
Strap a GoPro on the strap on.
I'd ask them if while they're already up there, just go ahead and fucking run it right into my prostate and see if you can make me come.
Yeah. Well, dude, I wonder if they ever accidentally milk someone's prostate and they come in their sleep, dude. Gross. I should ask him since I'm paying for it. Can I please have the videotape? We should put it on Patreon
Hell yeah.
for anybody that wants it. For Adrian.
Well, I actually have to bring a load in to the doctor after 2 months. So I think I have to ejaculate like 10 times or something.
Well,
And after 2 months they want a specimen and I got to bring it in.
so you don't have to do it there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I have to get it out at home, and then I have to save one, and bring it in.
You should take one of those remember like at the water cooler, those big gallon jugs, and fucking, how much for filling this, and just drop that on them.
I was talking to my wife about that. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Just like carry in a clear like plastic cup or something like that, and here you go.
Oh yeah.
Here's a load.
You should go to like Walmart and just go to the travel section for travel toiletries, and they sell those little 1 ounce bottles, that you can pour your own shampoo in. Just get one of those.
I'll give it to the receptionist at the front desk.
That's just filling up a 1 ounce bottle or a 3 ounce bottle. That's a lot of loads, dude. 3 ounce bottle.
They only need one there.
I fucking every time I come, I produce a quart. So fucking, I do that like every fucking day, pretty much.
You're still young though.
See, I ripped that line off of a movie. I forgot what it was.
Zach's not that young, man. He's 30 now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
See, look, fucking Kid 4A and this other cop, they're on his trail. He brought fucking his wife. He pulled her teeth out and he brought her back and he put her like on the chair and put the hat over her for bait for the fucking pool boy when he comes over, and he's waiting for him to come over, see her. He's gonna fucking kill them both. But fucking Kid 4A, he's walking in. He might fucking ruin his entire plan. Fucking Corbin must get Ken 4A to leave so that his all can go according to plan.
Do any of you gents know if rectal polyps are soft or hard? Soft or firm?
I don't know. Are you sticking your finger up there, or what?
Anytime I've been fucking and checking the ass and hit them, and like they were always soft.
Well, I was curious. Yeah, I was curious because all this stuff, whatever. And I was washing, and I did stick my finger like an inch in my ass just to feel the wall, and I felt like there is a little hard bump. a little hard, but I don't know if it's supposed to be soft. It's like a little hard bump, and it's just right, like an inch up there. It's like just right there. I'm like, huh. I wonder if that's a polyp. I wonder if I should be worried.
That was probably one of the big cummy fucking sperms I left in there last night.
It's been there for a while, but okay.
Jesus.
And it's just growing inside. No,
Is that a tongue, dude?
yeah. No, but polyps are common. Like they say 20 to 30% of all adults get them. It's not a big deal, but it's just, you got to get them removed. Ew.
Yeah.
She fucked up. Oh. Zach, are you pissed again, dude?
He cut her fucking tongue off and just put it in the pool. That's dank. That's a fucking power move. That's what I'd have done. Did that guy have a big ass neck hole, or has he got an open shirt? Oh, I thought that was a big ass neck hole. How do you get a neck hole that big? This is a good shot.
Yeah, this is really cool. That overhead shot.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. That's actually pretty brutal, man. Like just slicing with a knife over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
He's wearing the same clothes, the pool boy. He must like have one outfit and wash it every night or something.
Well, you said it was only filmed in, 7 days, so...
I think I read that the first version of this like took place over 1 day, and then like the rewritten version that we're watching is like 2 days.
It's actually pretty impressive for 1 week filming.
Yeah, the chlorine would kill the DNA on a knife, don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but I mean, you still have a knife sitting in the bottom of a pool.
Next to the bloody stab body, I know.
The blood isn't gonna go away. It's still gonna be in the pool. Yeah.
It's like Greg Louganis. Is there blood in the pool? Remember that?
Yeah, Mario Lopez.
Did you ever watch that with Mario Lopez? Yeah.
I never watched it, but
It was a USA special, dude.
Yeah, we just quote it all the time. Greg Louganis.
I guess pools do have a water filter, so it might clean the blood. I don't know.
I don't know if AIDS, though.
I mean, chlorine, I think, would fucking just purify the shit out of it.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah.
It kills bacteria, I think.
I don't know if it does or not.
I mean, even then,
Google
still,
it.
think about it. Let's say it didn't kill the DNA. He threw a little knife into that big ass pool. I think it's gonna be spread out so much they won't be able to get anything. It's not like they can just take a vial of the pool water and find the blood shit. No.
We're acting like we're forensic scientists over here.
I watched Greg Louganis on the USA special, so yes, I know how it works.
I watched fucking Forensic Files. That looks funny. That big
Yeah,
teeth.
it looks like
It kills germs, including viruses.
it doesn't even look real. It looks like a paper mache tooth.
It's sexy.
Yeah, it looks fake. But no, I have to do that shit. So they fucked up this filling, and I've already got to get a filling done in a couple of months on my right side, and then they fucked up this one filling, and I got them to try and adjust it, and it still won't be perfect, and it's like sensitive. Like I bite into something, like I can't chew on my left side, and I've just gotten used to it. And they're like, "Well, we're just gonna have to redo it then." So I have to do that. They have to fucking numb you and put all those needles in your mouth. And they won't do two at once because they won't do two sides at once because they won't numb two sides of your face. They'll only numb one side of your face.
Why? I know. Why is that?
Well, I don't want my whole fucking bottom jaw numb. That would be fucked up. Dude, you're drooling everywhere. You can't control anything. You wouldn't be able to fucking.
So you just go home, dude.
It's fun when they numb
3
half your
hours.
face and then you drink something cold and it feels like fucking half your mouth is dead. It's like, this is what it must feel like to be a corpse. That's pretty cool.
I remember eating the ice cream cone afterwards. Yeah, it was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, well, sometimes
I love this whole third act. Like, he's basically just he's destroying this chick's tooth and didn't give her any Novocaine.
Oh God,
And the fucking the nurse is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
you think he would be stopping him.
that's brutal, dude.
she does here in a minute. She takes him out. Like, what the fuck were you doing in there? This is where she pulls out the pantyhose. Like, I'm gonna get you fucking shut down, babe. I'm gonna shut you down.
Just think of the smell of that, dude. Just like
Yeah.
All that dust.
all that tooth dust. Yeah, exactly.
Tooth dust.
So yeah, she's like, you just destroyed her tooth. Like, he wasn't even trying to like remove any teeth. Like, what an asshole. And he's like, how dare you? How dare you question me? This is what you do if somebody tells you if you're wrong and somebody brings up you're wrong, you just double down. You get pissed.
Zach always does to us.
Oh yes.
Oh, you get.
As you do.
I mean, that's his practice, man. You got to swing your dick around, show him who's
Exactly.
boss, remind him.
Gotta slap you two around with my dick a couple times every once in a while. She kind of looks like the Pink Ranger in a way. I don't know why.
No, I know what you're getting at, but I don't think so. Amy Jo Johnson?
Would you Amy Jo her Johnson?
Absolutely. She was hot back in the day.
Exactly. See, here's where she brings out the fucking shit, the pantyhoses. You still there, Riverman?
No, he did.
What happened?
Oh, yeah, where'd he go? Yeah, I thought I heard his like audio like get shitty. Like,
I heard a fucking crank, sound effect.
yeah, me too. Where'd he fucking go? That's exactly what I heard, and it was at the tail end. I mean, yeah, he's not on the call. I don't think,
Maybe
is he?
he can rejoin. Hopefully, it's just like something.
Let me see if I can add him. Todd's picture on his little.
Oh yeah.
I'm ringing him.
So fucking yeah, in this scene, she just showed him, and he's like, "Fucking hey, you gotta believe me, nothing happened." But like, something did happen. He was kissing her, he was macking on her, took off her panties, and she was sucking his finger, but like she was high as a motherfucker. So yeah,
I'm trying to.
you gonna kill her?
I'm trying to see where his assistant is from. Oh, Jane the Virgin. I probably saw her there. She's like a character actress. I mean, she's been in a lot of shit.
Would you Jane her virgin?
Man, I like that show, man. It's one of those shows that like a lady introduces you to it, and I fucking watched the whole thing with her, and I fucking liked it. And I was sad when it ended. I dug it.
Because you are a lady.
I dug it, man. It was a fun show, and it made me appreciate like novella culture. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, what's that little thing? The scrape? Is that a needle or a scraper? One of those like scraper things. Oh,
I
syringe.
think it's a syringe.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal, man. Well,
He's
I don't know.
choking out his nurse. Fucking,
Did we lose him? What the fuck? I'm gonna text him.
He's just fucking losing it, baby. Should we pause the movie or what?
Nah, we're gonna keep rolling, man.
So
I'm gonna
hell
message
yeah.
him though.
Now we're seeing Ken Foray and his buddy. Fucking, they're hot on the trail. They got that bullet, and they're gonna find out that fucking it came from a gun registered to one person that lives right next door, and it's that fucking dentist, that motherfucker. And they're gonna be hot on his trail, baby. Will they be able to fucking thwart his plan? Thwart. Is that a word?
Thwart, yeah.
Thwart. Fucking amazing words. That's an amazing word.
How many movies kind of play with this formula where you have a guy that's an unsuspected killer, but you always have a detective, like he's kind of on the case and he's gonna crack it? It's like Frank Langella and Braid Scan, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, I was just watching Brain Scan, dude.
Oh yeah.
No, don't act like you didn't just disappear for fucking 3 minutes. Where'd you go?
I had to take a piss. I
Oh,
sent you
okay.
guys a
Same
message.
thing.
I did.
We thought you completely left the call. Like it.
I
Fuck,
sent you a Skype message, motherfuckers.
Oh, well, we don't notice that. That's really hard to notice because the alerts don't really show up. We're watching the movie. Like we're not looking at that bottom screen. Just say you got to take a piss.
All right.
Doesn't stop Zach. I mean, Zach pisses in a bottle. You know,
as you do, it makes the commentary more fucking. What's the word? Like it's more,
hangout.
Hell yeah.
It's more of a hangout.
Like you're just with your buddies, and one of them pulled their dick out, started pissing in a cup.
Yeah, so that must have been like on the last word you spoke. It must have been you backing away from the mic as you were speaking because it sounded like it was going out. And like, what the fuck? Did his audio go out? And
oh yeah.
you
So this character, this girl with the braces, she's been waiting to get her braces removed for 2 years, and like she's super excited. She showed up the day before, hoping he could get it off early. He had his little fucking mental breakdown, and yeah, she didn't get to. So she's there now. This is when she's supposed to get it. And this guy who we saw earlier, he's like a tax guy who's auditing our boy, and he like basically bribed her to let him go in first so he can fucking talk to him and shit. And yeah, like one of the best effects in the movie is coming up with him. It's really cool.
I kind of feel like it's weird that we're just now at the 1 hour 2 mark. You know, because it kind of feels like it ramped up early. No, not like the pacing's fine. It's eventful.
Yeah.
But it feels like it ramped up. Like even Zach referred to like 10 minutes ago as like the third act. I'm like, well, technically we're not in the third act. It just ramped up.
It was just like 4 minutes ago. It was
Probably because he killed his wife within,
it just ramps up. I just feel like it ramps up real fast.
45 minutes.
It ramps up super fast.
Yeah, I like this whole third act. Like it makes you like you think it's like because he kills the wife and the pool boy, and you think like, oh, now it's over. But no, he's got a fucking whole other day to just wreak havoc on these fucking unsuspecting people that didn't even do anything wrong to him. But it's got to show you that he's fucking crazy, and he keeps like seeing their teeth and like getting irritated that they're not taking as much care of him as they should be.
Yeah, I don't know why I find the characters somewhat similar, even though they're not. But like, who do you think would win in an all-out like crazy brawl? Stepfather or the dentist? The dentist has tools.
Fucking yeah, I don't know.
I think the stepfather was a fan of strangulation.
I don't know. I don't really think Corbin's very intimidating, though.
Oh, he's part of the Beta Uprising. He'll fucking beat the shit out of you, and you won't even expect it.
True.
Which one's the better movie? I have to give it to the stepfather, the first one.
Yes.
They're both good.
And this is pretty solid, though. I mean, I'm actually entertained with this.
Yeah, it's a solid flick. I dig it. Like I said, it kind of makes me want to watch the second one, but I just remember it being like Stepfather 2. It's just rinse, repeat, new location, same guy. But
The Stepfather, the original, is way more drama. Like you're more like invested in like, when's this guy gonna snap? This one's more. It's not so much like that. It's just kind of fun.
He's off the hinges pretty much immediately.
It's very B movie. This one.
And they establish he's nuts like in the first scene by the pool. I mean, they don't waste any time. With the stepfather, we've mentioned this when we've talked about it, but that's back in the glory days where they would cast 18-year-olds to play 16-year-olds and still show their tits in scenes.
Joe Sholin as his daughter.
Yeah, like
full-blown fucking nudity. Exactly.
But I'm saying like, yeah, even though they're not casting underage girls, they can't even like cast 18-year-olds and portray them as being underage and have shower scenes. It is kind of weird when you think about it that they used to do that.
It is weird as an adult, but as a kid, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's giving him the gas now. Fucking hell yeah! I wish I just had this laughing gas. Just use it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Was he going to take advantage of this guy now, or what?
I hope so.
He's basically gonna fucking run amok on his mouth.
Is he gonna wake up and he's gonna be like, "You stroked my schlong"?
See, that'd be better. Like he should just picture his wife again and start trying to finger his dick.
Well,
it's gonna be like your ultimate quantum leap fantasy where he wakes up with a cock in his mouth and he says, "Oh boy,
oh boy." Yeah. Or dude, you could play that out so many ways. You could do it where he leaps into a guy with a cock in his mouth. You could have him leap into a guy when he's getting jacked off in his face and like right as the money shot's hitting his face. Oh boy, you could do it so many ways.
Oy vey.
Oy. I wish Zach would do Quantum Leap fucking commentaries. I
need to watch it. Yeah,
I'll do one with you, Aaron, if you want to do it.
We should do a limited Quantum Leap commentary series, just like The Walking Dead, where we just do the Quantum Leap show, dude.
I'd love it, man. I actually watched Somewhere in the Night, the live one, a few days ago when I was taking a dump.
I got the Blu-ray box set of Quantum Leap. I haven't started yet.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, the Mill Creek?
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to let me know how the quality is for that. I haven't. Mm-hmm. I think it's getting pretty cheap now, so I might have to pick it up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm on a spending freeze, man. And like Crash Bandicoot 4 came out today. And I'm like, God, I
heard about that.
I want to play it. And I'm like, I can't break my fucking pact I made with myself.
How's that getting good reviews or?
Yeah, it's getting good reviews. It looks really fun. It looks really, really fun.
Wasn't it the same people that did the collection?
No, technically not. They were busy. They went ahead and did the Tony Hawk.
See, look at this effect. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Kind of looks like a Beldar Conehead, right? When he's in the John Lovett's dental office.
Oh, Beldar, yeah. That's a great movie.
Would you fuck the Conehead daughter?
I always thought she was pretty attractive when I was younger. Yes.
Yeah, I wonder what she looks like with hair.
I'd let her sit on I would sit on her head. She'd spin me like a top. I feel like he's protecting his teeth with his tongue. That would hurt too, though. I don't know why you'd try that.
So there's 97 episodes of Quantum Leap. Like, how long do you think it would take us to get through the whole series?
We don't have to go through the whole series. We can go through some of the memorable episodes. Some of the ones that we enjoyed the most. Like, we can do Somewhere in the Night. We can do The Piano Man. We can do the retarded kid.
Yeah, Jimmy. I'm retarded.
Jimmy, yeah.
I'm retarded?
Yeah.
Jimmy shows up multiple times, though. And, like, that was a running gag, too, because we wanted to call Brad Bakula. We've tried to prank call him because he has a law office in Kansas City. And
yeah.
we've tried to prank call his office. And we always get his voicemail or something. And I think we've left him a voicemail, but we want to get him on the horn so we can just basically fuck with him and be like, hey, man, me and my friend, we got this running gag. He says Jimmy the retard appeared on your brother's show 3 times. I said it was 2 times, and just kind of do this whole thing.
Why don't you say you're Jimmy and be like, hey, this is Jimmy from...
No, it's terrible.
We should make a shirt with Jimmy on it and put like Syndrome of a Down under it.
Oh my God, dude, that's messed up.
No.
Syndrome of a Down. We could Photoshop his face onto all the band members of System of a Down.
That's actually pretty clever, but that's so fucking wrong. That's terrible, man. No.
It's so right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like to keep my humor that blue, but when it's Quantum Leap, we're talking about Jimmy. It is funny. Jimmy's like fucking.
It's memorable episodes.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, like that was meme worthy. I guess they didn't realize what they were doing, but no way you can come out with an episode where he looks in a mirror and he sees himself and he goes, "I'm retarded." I mean, come on.
It zooms out and it shows him he's got his stomach hanging out of his shirt. Amazing.
I don't. No, but
we do mirror images. Of course, we'll do the first and the last. And then...
I mean, if I wish if we had all the fucking time in the world, I'd love to do the whole fucking series. I would. They're like, if you take out the commercials,
we got all the time in the world. We got a time machine.
If you take out all of the commercials, it's like, what? It's like 45-minute episodes. I mean, you do 2. You can knock out 2 in one go. It's like, I mean, at that rate, it would still take like 10 months if we were on it. Like all.
But hey, we should like if we do something like this, we can try to get in contact with Scott and see if we can get some sort of like 5-minute interview, 10-minute interview. Maybe we can get him to sing to us.
You could tell him how you had a fucking book with a bunch of naked pictures of him in it.
Yes. With his shirt off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. With his baked potato and his fucking his whitey tie, his BVDs.
Yeah.
It's a Playgirl centerfold is what it was. Todd owned it.
That's the only interview I'd want.
Weird.
Is Scott Bakula.
Yeah, Scott Bakula would be fun. Well, I could talk to him about Quantum Leap all day long. I really could. And
I don't know if he'd want to talk about it, though.
Yeah, I know.
Why not?
He seems pretty humble and pretty cool. He seems pretty appreciative.
Just think if he's a big asshole like Tom Savini, though, and that would just ruin Quantum Leap for me.
So there is
my life.
He seems like such a nice guy. There's I literally had a dream one time. I've told Todd this, but I've never told this on the podcast. I had a dream one time that it was like back when I was in like 7th or 8th grade in the house I was living in back then. I had a dream. It was just like a Saturday afternoon and we get a doorbell ring and I go downstairs. Todd knows like Omaha, Nebraska has a lot of split level homes. It's like huge there. So I kind of go down. It looked just a lot like your home now. So I just kind of go down little split level stairs. I open the door and it's Scott Bakula. He's wearing like like a blazer, but no tie. He's kind of business casual, and he's got some aviator sunglasses on, and he he's like, hey, I'm so sorry, my car broke down, and I got to get a hold of my. Can I use your phone? I'm like, fucking yes, Scott Bakula, use my phone, and I was like the whole time just while he was on the phone, I gave him water. I'm like, how do I get him in the picture and my dad out of the picture, and he could be my dad? I got to get him and my mom in the same room.
You heard it here, Martin Luther King. You ain't so fucking special. Aaron had a better dream.
Exactly. I have a dream that fucking Scott Bakula will be the father of every lonely child.
I had a dream.
Here's a good way to break down the episodes, though, is to review every episode that they show in the actual intro sequence with the song.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
King Thunder.
Yes. King Thunder would be great, dude.
Dude, yeah, you say the special episodes. I'm like, dude, the whole series really is good. It would be tough to really narrow down the special ones. But
Driving Miss Daisy changed history for the better.
the only thing about it though is that talk about a niche sub podcast we would do. Like,
No, it wouldn't be, dude.
Dude,
Hey,
like-
you heard Zach Morris came on this podcast, right?
he came on his Zach Morris podcast, his like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, niche is like, how many people we're really going to get with a reach with that? Like, how many people want to listen to us?
There's a lot of Quantum Leap nerds out there, dude.
There's a Quantum Leap podcast already. And
Really?
well, yeah, dude, you follow them on Facebook and you introduce them to me.
The Cult of Quantum Leap, I thought that was just a Facebook page.
Oh, no, they launched a podcast a long time ago. And they got Scott.
Okay.
They got Scott Bakula on it.
Oh,
Eventually. And I remember they made a post like, oh, Bakulites, rejoice after we finally got Scott Bakula on the show.
They should have made a Blackula remake and got Scott Bakula to wear blackface and star in it.
Scott Blackula.
You just called. He played Dracula on the show.
Yeah, he did.
There was an episode where he was like the vampire guy.
It was a pretty good episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wacky.
Oh,
Yeah, I would love to do it.
we're getting to her fucking dream come true moment. He's finally going to work on getting her braces off.
If it gets us to Scott Bakula, I'm willing to do anything.
Man, fuck. If we were so fucking caught up on the regular show, man, it would be fun just to take a month and be like, all right, Todd, let's have a handful of marathons, and we could probably fucking do the whole show. It's just tough picking your favorite child.
Yeah.
But no, but we do commentaries for TV shows too to shake it up. Like we do like Tales from the Crypt and shit like that. I think it'd be fun to experiment and do an episode. Maybe even like the pilot. I don't know.
Even Dean Stockwell, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's fucking crotchety, but he's alive, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's still alive. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna double check he didn't pass.
Look at that. She doesn't even look 12 years old without them fucking braces anymore. She's not going to get macked on by the fucking Play-Doh files.
Oh, did Dean Stockwell die? Hold on. No, he's not. He's alive.
Okay.
It scared me, dude.
Listen to Aaron ruining this movie commentary.
I'm sorry.
We got more important things to talk about. Yeah, he does look fucking old now.
He's 84, but man, he's
Holy cow.
great.
He's got some stories, dude.
Oh, he's been in the business for 70 years.
Yeah.
He was in shit when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
See, he just took off her braces and he's like, oh, it's a shame. Now they can only get worse.
look, she's got crow's feet, dude. Kind of 14-year-old is that? Yeah, it was just like the porn effect. They gave her a young girl's haircut and they gave her braces and they dressed her in a skirt.
She don't have crow's feet.
Dude, she had crow's feet.
You're going full retard, Aaron.
I'm going full Jimmy.
Fucking, you basically are Jimmy, yeah.
Yeah,
We could
okay.
just show your face on the Syndrome of a Down shirt.
Hey, okay, so battle of, I don't want to say it. God, I hate making fun of it because I'm not trying to make fun of it. But who would win, Jimmy or Corky from Life Goes On?
You're allowed to say retard. You are retarded.
Oh, Jimmy, any day.
Remember Corky from Life Goes On, Zach? Or are you too young? A little too young.
Never watched that.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a prime time after school special sitcom, like drama, right? One of those types of shows.
Sounds terrible.
That show was like never on syndication. What happened to it? It was big enough. I think it was on syndication for a time on Lifetime, but that's a show that just doesn't. Nobody knows it anymore.
Yeah, I don't see that anymore.
No, it's just like same thing with the Commish. You remember that with the Commish? It had what's his face? What's his
I don't know
fucking
if I
Michael
remember that.
Chiklis?
I mean-
Michael Chiklis.
Let me look that one up.
Michael Chiklis. Yeah, because he was on the Shield, but in the early '90s, he was on the Commish, and he had sidewalls. He didn't have like the clean shaven haircut.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of shows, man, that just got lost in obscurity, and they don't put them in syndication. And these were shows that were on for a bit.
Yeah, that was on for 5 years. Commish.
Yeah, and that's enough to. It only takes 3 years to become syndicated. So
Okay.
it's just, I don't know. No one's buying these shows up, but
Syndication, no breathing.
don't give a
If I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort.
Should have broach.
It's terrible band, dude.
Amazing band.
Terrible band. Okay. Now I just want to do fucking Quantum Leap, man. Well, you know what?
I do too, man.
You know what I've always wanted to do too? I've always wanted to. I mean, it's not a great movie, but Lord of Illusions. Just because I love Bakula and I love Clive Barker, and besides Hellraiser, I mean, we brought it up on Cinema Enema. He had lightning in a bottle. Like his other movies, they're missing something. Like Nightbreed, I want to like Nightbreed, but I just don't like Nightbreed as much as I want to. Same thing with Lord of Illusions. It kind of falls a little flat in the third act. And
Lord of Illusions is great, dude.
man, I like Lord of Illusions, but it falls a little flat in the third act. It's not great. You know what I mean?
Nightbreed that's a snoozer for me, but
yeah, Nightbreed. Like on this, at least Lord of Illusions I like better because I like the story. I like the main movie, but it just kind of falls flat in the third act. And Nightbreed, I just wish I liked it. Like on the surface, the story is cool and the aesthetic is cool, but I don't know.
There's a lot of people that champion that film so much. I don't get it.
I know. Well, it's because like the Cabal cut was so rare for the longest time, and I think it just kind of grew a little community out of that, I guess.
Yeah.
And then now it got released, and it's like, okay, whatever.
It's not the Cabal cut wasn't released. It's a fucking extended version of the theatrical version. Cabal cut's like
It was released.
3 hours long.
Yeah, it was. I think Shout released that.
No, that's just an extended version. The Cabal cut.
No, I'm sure they released I thought they released the Cabal cut too, and it was limited, and it's already sold out, and it came like a big fucking like box set. Are you sure?
They might have, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check. Because I think it was soup. Like I own it, but I own the director's cut. The Cabal cut was so fucking. It was expensive when they put it out. They charged a fortune for it, like retail.
I think that was one of the first Shout or Scream Factory releases, wasn't it?
No, not.
That was a director's cut. The Cabal cut was Arrow, I think, wasn't it?
Let me see. I'm gonna research it.
So the tax guy with the fucking open, the really fucking far open mouth, because he put the metal thing in there and stretched his mouth out. He's still alive and he's helping. He fucking helped the fucking chick out a little bit. I called her a chick and she's supposed to be 14. That's Epstein. That's Epstein to me. Very Plato-phile.
Oh, well, I don't know. So it looks like here. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like a special edition of the director's cut. There was a version that got sold out, and they were charging a shit ton of money for it. And I just kind of got the basic. But there actually is an update on that as of 2019. I guess the Clive Barker podcast. There's a podcast dedicated to him. A brand new 3-hour ultimate version of the legendary Cabal cut is being put together, loaded with footage no fan has ever seen. So maybe it's being in the works. I don't know.
What if that movie comes out and is fucking shitty and they wasted like 20 whatever years?
Like 3.5 hours, man. I mean, that's just too long. I would give it another chance. To be honest with you, I've only ever watched the movie once, and it was kind of a letdown. I mean, but I kind of want to watch it. I haven't. I bought it, even though I'd already seen it, and it didn't do anything for me. But it was one of those like Halloween sales, like Shout runs, like every year. I bought it a few years ago, and I actually haven't watched my copy, so that's bad. But I do want to watch it again. I kind of just want to see, like, man, is there something I missed the first go around? Because I like the way it looks, and I like the aesthetic, and I like the design. It's cool, but there's just, yeah, like you said, it's kind of a snooze.
I do like Craig Schaefer though. I think he's a really good actor.
I think he's cool too, man. Yeah. And he was kind of a almost never was like leading man, right? In some of the shit he was doing.
He's a very memorable face though. I mean,
yeah, he kind of looks like he got chewed up and spit out.
Yep.
Like scrunched up face. I don't know.
She pleads with him to spare her life by telling her that she'll brush 3 times a day and she won't eat candy.
Yeah, like he's got this weird fucking thing about him. He's like crazy, and she does not look 14 anymore. She looks like she's fucking 20.
She looks 14 to me. Aaron just hopes she's 20 years old so he can mac it.
Oh, God.
That's all he wants.
Uh-oh. We're at the conclusion.
Luckily, fucking our boy Ken Foray, they're in this fucking office now. They caught. We've been waiting to watch this fucking child die through the whole movie, and they fucking teased us. She's gonna get away. Not cool. Brian Yuzna.
Hey, totally random thought, man. Zach, thinking about cinema enema choices. Have you ever seen Ninth Gate?
Long time ago.
So maybe it's not a good choice because you've seen it. I've always thought that would be like a good cinema enema. Like maybe not a good commentary movie because it's kind of a long, slow type movie. But have you ever seen that, River?
I don't remember it.
Roman Polanski, rapist movie, you know?
I don't.
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I really don't remember it.
We should have a kid exploitation.
Clown House. All right. That Kevin Bacon movie I've been meaning to watch and I never do, where he was the guy getting out of prison that was a diddler.
Oh, yeah. See, the movie could have ended right there with him getting away, but then they tack on this extra part where they find out, oh, he's a teacher too. He teaches a college course, and then they go and catch him at his college course, and he's teaching all the fucking the college kids like, oh yeah, fucking yeah. He's basically showing his craziness to them. They fucking chase him out of there, and yeah, we'll get the ending. That
is kind of tacked on. Like nowhere was it established that. I mean, he could be teaching a college course. That's totally realistic, you know. But
so yeah, fucking they're just like, what the fuck? You didn't give her any shit, like the pains shit. And he's like, no, you don't do that. And they're like, oh, really? So he's breeding a new breed of fucking bad dentists, and be afraid to go to the dentist, everybody.
And none of these like interns, whatever the fuck they are, residents, people are even questioning that. Like, well, I mean, I know I'm the rookie here, but I fucking know that you don't.
This is 90 straight to video logic. Of course you don't question this shit.
I mean, I think they would question it based on the fact that they've all been to the dentist themselves, you know?
Yeah, and it was probably terrible. So they don't question it. As you... that chick was kind of cute.
But yeah, I mean, hey, so Riverman, is this your only time you're going to join us this month, or you want to be involved with some more?
What else are you doing?
We don't know yet. We're kind of playing it by ear, but you were telling me like, you know, you ain't got shit to do and you're tired of the whole situation. So it's like, you know, we do this shit on the weekends.
Yeah, I would like to jump into some if you guys are doing some more. I mean, yeah.
I mean, we do it every weekend. So, and Riverman pitched an idea about us doing a Halloween stream, and I'm down if Zach's down. I know we usually do something on Halloween day, but yeah, we can have a nice hangout. And you were telling me about some platform that you recommend that we should try for a hangout. What were you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know about. The only problem with the hangout is technically you can't record it if you're, showing the actual movie because of course copyright and shit, but no. I
mean, we could always do a Google Hangout and we've never done any public domain. Have we done a public domain? I think we could do Night of the Living Dead. We've never done that.
You can do Night of the Living Dead. Yeah.
We could literally just watch Night of the Living Dead and have our little screens and just hang out with people. I mean, we did that the first Halloween that we did our live stream, and we did the first Halloween movie, and we don't even talk. The movie is just a backdrop. We just spend all the time talking to the people and answering questions and shooting the shit. And it's a lot of fun.
That'd be fun, man. I'd love to do something like that. I was thinking about doing some more shit on I just created a YouTube channel just to, I don't know, maybe throw out some crappy videos just because I'm bored, man. It's like I'm fucking working from home every day. Like I never leave the house anymore because of that kind of shit. So
I think you should consider what I've pitched you the last couple of years, like you did in the old days when we first launched the YouTube channel. You don't have to get crazy. You can just use your iPhone, man. That's perfect. Just do some video reviews for us, man. Some Blu-ray reviews or whatever. Just pull from the archives. And it doesn't have to be fancy. Like just sit at your desk, have whatever little shit you got on the walls, and just like you did with like the Grizzly, right? Just
okay.
I mean, it doesn't have to be super fancy. I mean, I thought about when I get into the new house in about 6 months, I've got a room in there that's really well equipped to be something like that. And I thought about getting into some video content, but I don't know.
Follow me on YouTube though. So in case I jump into, I always go to that, I think was that Scener or something like that, or Screener or whatever. And watch movies on there with a bunch of people and shit. So, if I throw a movie up there, and people should jump in and watch it with me, but I don't know. I don't have a whole lot going on. I have another kid, so it's just like I'm home all the time now, man. So I need to do something productive.
Well, the door is always open, man. You could just, we're always doing shit.
Yeah.
So he was fucking going through the college, and he went into a room where some girl was singing opera. He started walking up to her, and she turned around. He saw fucking his wife with the teeth all out, and they fucking caught up to him. And it's not looking too good for our old pal Corbin Bernstein, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Bernstein Bear.
Hell yeah. So now we basically get kind of an ending that implies like he's this is kind of like a delusion he's having where he's getting punished. It's kind of like same kind of ending as the Maniac, pretty much. And they just completely don't acknowledge this ending, or they make part 2. I remember right.
Is that kind of the thing in The Stepfather too? Don't they kind of like, I can't quite remember. Do they kind of retcon the ending to make 2 work a little bit?
I don't remember.
I can't quite remember either. It's driving me crazy. I mean, I don't remember this ending.
He's in the nut house, and they put him in a room, and he's in a fucking dentist chair, and it's some fucking weird chick with nasty ass teeth.
Oh,
It's supposed to be his wife, probably, with all of her teeth pulled out.
But you could tell she has teeth underneath those fake gums. Look,
they're swollen
because those gums are huge.
She's got her gums are on swole.
They're on swole. Wow, it's a nice ending shot.
Is this his like hell? What if they just fucking killed him, and this is his purgatory?
What do you so you watched it last night without commentating on it, and what do you give this movie? Where does it fall on the scale for you?
I like this movie. I give it a 7.
Like a 6?
I think it's fun.
Oh, 7? Yeah, I'd say it's somewhere around there too. It's pretty fun.
Watching bits and pieces and talking to you guys, I would give it a 6. I think it is a good movie.
Yeah, it's a fun, solid flick.
I would definitely watch it again.
Pretty memorable. So, I mean, we're going to wrap up. We're going to figure out what we want to do. We're trying to really knock these out in advance because, we've got a big month ahead of us. And so I'm not going to read comments because we literally are recording this back to back with the previous episode, and I kind of blew my wad on that one. So we're going to let it build up a little bit. There probably will be time if you guys want to let us know what suggestions you might want, and maybe we can squeeze it in one of the flicks. But we're trying to be a little left to center with some of these choices. But let us know what you think about the stream idea. I think that'd be cool. I mean, I'll fucking dress up. I'll do my makeup and I'll do something fun. I'll get on camera.
I'll do that too, man.
I'll have some jack-o'-lanterns in the background lit. We should get all festive.
Oh yeah.
I want you to be. Don't be Ragman. Be Sammy Kerr.
Oh, Sammy Kerr? I might, dude. I told the lady that one day. I was telling her about Trick or Treat, and I was like, and because the poster that I got off you, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I was telling her I love this guy, and I told her I want to be this guy for Halloween. I even told her that like a couple years ago. So maybe I'm up to the task.
She's still with you after that?
Yeah. Well, she'd probably take a lot of joy buying me the shit and like dressing me up and helping me out. So I'm up to the challenge, dude. I'll be Sammy Kerr. And you don't want me to be Ragman because you want to cheap out and be the easy costume River?
No, I'll be
wear a bandana over your head.
I'll be the trickster or something.
Oh, that's a tall order.
You're gonna have to shave your head, man.
That's a tall order.
My head is already shaved.
Sammy Kerr's hair is like trimmed on the side too, isn't it?
Get a wig.
Get a wig.
I'll do the best I can. Zach, who would you go as?
I'm gonna go as Zach from the BTM podcast.
No, it's got to be thematic, man. You can't break it. You can't break the chain, right? We're only as strong as our weakest link. You got to dress as something, man.
I don't have any ideas.
Well, jog his inspiration, everybody listening. Give him some ideas, but I'm down with it, man. I will go full cur.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
We'll go full cur. We got to give Zach ideas because he's got to join in too. He can't be a little pussy. And maybe Mac wants to join in too, even though he'll probably just put on his fucking Halloween mask, which is kind of a cop out, but it counts. I'm not going to beat him up for it.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, let us know what you guys think. Dentist, 1996, Corbin, Bernsen, Brian Yuzna. Solid flick if you've never seen it. Follow us if you guys are new to the channel and this is your first time here. Just know that we have like over 700, 800 videos on the channel. So you can go on a big deep dive, dumpster dive of all of our content over the past decade. A lot of shit to peruse through. Make sure you're subscribed. You hit the notification bell so you get all of our alerts. The algorithms are fucked up these days. You know, people that are diehard subscribers, they're not getting stuff in their feed like new videos because YouTube's really stupid. So just hit the bell so you don't miss anything. And if you're not already following us, I don't know if you might be listening to us on a podcast service now, but make sure you guys are, subscribing and giving us good feedback and likes and all that bullshit on stuff like iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, so we can, gain more prominence over there and get more reach to other like-minded people who would like our show. Other than that, thank you so much for all the listenership. If you want to support us any extra, we do have a Patreon, which you can check out linked below anywhere you're listening. And you can also go to our Teespring where we have designs and shirts and all kinds of useless shit. If you want some swag and support us at the same time, they always kick us back a nice pretty penny. So Zach, do you have anything you want to add? Anything coming out? I know last time we pitched a Mac and Zach shit for October. Is there any updates?
No.
In your mind, consider we're like a week or two into October. So think in the future. No. Riverman, do you got anything you want to say to the loyal fan base that miss you?
Follow me on YouTube, I guess, and see if I come up with some shit.
What's the name of the channel?
Riverman.
My Riverman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know why we just can't watch movies on this channel, man. Why are you trying to be a Yoko Ono?
Well, I just don't want to step on any toes, man.
You step hard, dude. Everybody wants you back. We're like always asking where the fuck's River. People want you. People want you back.
I'll dump it on your channel. I just don't want to step on any toes. So.
Yeah, stepping on anybody's toes, man. Like
okay.
we miss Riverman. Everybody misses Riverman.
Dump it on our face.
All right.
Dump it on our dump that load all over Zach's chest.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, whatever. Pitch ideas, man. Encourage Riverman. He's got time right now, which is a very rare thing. If you're really bored and it's not going to last forever, like if we think obviously the real world event situation is going to cease eventually, dude, just fucking stockpile like some video reviews, man.
I got a setup now where I got everything's good, so I can do some video reviews and shit.
It would be fun. So Riverman, he brought up to me a couple days ago something that, mind you, you've brought up a couple of times in the past few years, and you even resurrected it briefly with Zach, is bringing back Hobo. I think even if you didn't want to commit to a regular Hobo podcast, you could bring back Hobo in the form of video reviews where you review Hobo movies, like in a 5-10 minute little segment.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
absolutely. And that's something that, if you do a podcast, you kind of have to have a lot more regularity with it, I think.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. And maybe that could be your special. You could review whatever you want. I'm just spitballing ideas.
Aaron's the king of making rules. I say fucking make a brand new podcast called the One Episode Podcast and make one episode. I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm trying to say though. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I would love to do the same thing. So maybe we can talk about it when, outside of the show, but maybe something even special for Halloween. Just some, I guess if I can just do it with my iPhone and not like get too crazy with the editing, it would be fun to do something special, like a 31 Days of Halloween, not necessarily doing something every day of the fucking week, but something like that for the movies that we love during this season. So I don't know, just ideas, food for thought, but that's all we got, guys. We'll check you guys out next week, and keep the love on coming, guys. Bye-bye, puppets.
End of the week at the Revival House. Next month's theme, you gotta figure it out. Italian zombies or Pauly Shore, a slasher with a knife and the girl next door, and 1 second in, get it all queued up and ready, hit play in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye puppets, Zach Pete and a solo cut band. Couldn't miss camera's love and Joshua Scottfield and Riverman's Bay. Bye-bye, puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to.